Those cameras.
First camera started.
The rest is yours.
Okay, I'll jump.
Okay, Felix, we just went through the check. We've also checked your bailout models and made them perfect. And they were perfect, so we have completed the egress check. Do you have any questions?
We got two things. Question number one, can I set down the cameras because they're on? I might be both leg cameras on.
Roger, turn them off, please. Turn them off.
Okay, both leg cameras are on. The second thing is, this is really serious, Joe. On the non thing that has face heating. My face heating is all the way up to 10 for visor heat. You can see the red LED, but it's not heating, you know? It does not feel heat at all. Sometimes it gets foggy with the exhale.
Do you have the red light on the chest pack?
Suspended from the crane. There's the helium arriving at the launch site. There's a wide shot of the launch site in the darkness. There's Felix Baumgartner, 3 o'clock in the morning when he arrived here at the launch pad, being escorted by his performance director, Andy Walsh. There's Baumgartner looking over the capsule. Outside the capsule, contemplative. There is the balloon as it was first unpacked from its crate, laid out on the runway, and once that balloon is unpacked from the crate, it's committed. Has to be used that day or can't be reused, at least not for a man. There was Baumgartner before he put his helmet on. Now this is all from early hours of this morning. Now with the helmet on and now emerging from his trailer and being lifted up to the capsule. And then into the capsule. There's the balloon as it was being inflated. And there is a repeat of that picture-perfect launch.
Release.
And the cheers way up. Mission control. And fin. Cheers for mission control. Again, back out at 67,000, nearly 68,000 feet. Here's the interior of the capsule with Baumgartner's checklists. Now 1 hour and 10 minutes into this flight. Close up of Baumgartner. Capsule. This is Red Bull Stratos' mission to the edge of space, live from Roswell, New Mexico. And you can't really control a balloon. We talked a little bit earlier about dropping some ballast. So you can control the altitude a little bit that way. Now, Joe Kittinger, back in 1960, he had some trouble during that jump. His glove tore, exposing a part of his hand. He didn't tell the people on the ground about it because he was afraid they'd abort the flight and make him come back down in the capsule if he told them. So he didn't tell them, and he went up to altitude with that little tear in the glove. There he is, through the mark. So he now has passed. That step you're looking down at is the step that Baumgartner goes out on when he prepares to jump. And it is only the size of a skateboard. You're looking down from the top of the capsule at the ground below. So Baumgartner will go out on that step, hold on to the rails, and drop from there. The balloon has gone higher than mission control calculated. Those were Baumgartner's previous two jumps earlier this year. Air mission control, the team, still working on issue of the trouble with the heat in the faceplate visor. There is an issue, a minor problem with the heat in the faceplate of Felix's visor, which with a temperature of about 50 some degrees in the capsule is not a problem for the moment in the capsule. But it would be an issue on jumping. Mission for the time being. So the next record mark to watch here is the record highest altitude for a manned balloon flight. As you mentioned, 113,740 feet. That U.S. Navy mission continuing now, coming up on 2 hours. There it is from outside. Again, notice how the shape of that balloon has changed. Baumgartner with that visor down. See the gondola instruments, had a hard time jumping off. Then his drogue chute deployed too soon. 3 seconds into the drop instead of 20 seconds in. Wrapped around his neck and he started spinning, arms out, and lost consciousness briefly. At about 12,000 feet, his main chute opened automatically. So this is the highest any human being has ever gone in a balloon, hauled aloft by a balloon. New record holder is Felix Baumgartner. So that is the first of the records he was shooting for today. It's remarkable. Let's see, 114,000 feet up. So that's more than 21 miles up. And we're out about 40 miles from Roswell. So that's being shot. This particular project got formally 5 years ago. Capsule built back in 2008. The suit finished in 2009. And the next year in 2010, wind tunnel tests. It's about half of the earlier ascent rate of 1,000 feet a minute. That's because of that thin air up there. And the differential is becoming less and less between the helium in the balloon and the... Just look at the size. It's approaching now its maximum volume inside. Expanding, that helium expanding to nearly 30 of that original target of 121,000 feet. That's to stop that ascent. The balloon has special valves on the top, and they can open those valves going up at 2,000 feet a minute now.
Felix, let me know when I can start the
Very fast.
egress check. I need to know when we can start the egress check.
Joe Kittinger,
Just to let you know, snap by through.
capsule communicator, wants to get started on the what's called the egress checklist. They'll check the bailout bottles on Felix's back, check his parachute handles. They'll make a little test, close off the oxygen from the capsule and try out the oxygen from his bailout bottles very quickly. They'll activate all the cameras on his pressure suit. He'll slide back and forth in the seat that he's in there, built like the slides on a car seat. Balloon's still going up, 127,000 feet now. So that is higher than 24 miles up. Then they'll, as I mentioned, depressurize the capsule in 2 steps. They'll depressurize it partway, at which point Baumgartner's pressure suit should automatically begin to inflate. So they do it halfway to make sure it's going to inflate. And then they dump the rest of the pressure to equalize the pressure in the capsule to what it is outside. Because now he'll be protected by his pressure suit. Then Felix will open the door. He'll slide the seat back and forth a little bit.
Let me know when I can start the egress check.
Kittinger will do that exercise I mentioned, where he looks at on the camera to see that the parachute on Baumgartner's back is okay.
So, time's been already down, the keeps my face. Shield heated, and hopefully it's not freezing up.
Okay, confirm you're ready to start the egress check.
Said something there about the heat and the visor. He's getting the heat. He's getting the heat.
Okay, Joe, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Felix, item 1. Depressurize the suit, reinstall hose and cover. Thank you. Check location and security of all 4 parachute handles.
All 4 positive handle check.
Okay, thank you. Now, item 4. Check door stop to open.
Door stop is open. I can see the green. I repeat, door stop is open. I can read green.
Thank you. Item 5, stow hand warmer. Turn capsule switch F6 off. Foxtrot 6 off.
Warmer stowed. And Foxtrot 6 is off.
Thank you, Felix. Item 6, activate suit and chest pack cameras.
The chest cameras are on. I can see the red lights.
Thank you. Item 7, move pilot monitor to the exit position.
Pilot monitor is the exit position.
Item 8, remove UCD hose, close valve, and zip pocket shut.
Fuel is removed. It's closed and pocket is shut.
Thank you. Item 9, turn O2 and into flow valves to the closed position.
O2 and L2 is in the closed position.
Thank you. Item 10, we're going to skip because your sunshade is already down. Item 11, remove vent tube from feeding port.
Tube is removed.
Item 12, set visor heat to full power. We would have done that. Already needed. I'm sorry. Felix, item 12, set visor heat to full power. Verify chest pack red LED is on.
Visor heat is the full power. And face heat red LED is on.
Thank you, Felix. Item 13, verify face seal tight.
Verify face seal is tight.
Item 14, move seat to the forward position.
Seat is in the forward position.
Okay, item 15, turn off liquid oxygen supply levers 1 and 2.
Box 1 and box 2 are off. They both went down to 50 psi.
Return the oxygen supply levers back on.
Oxygen supply levers are back on.
Item 18, system pressure.
Turn on. Tested.
Okay, we're getting serious now, Felix. Item 21, use the duct valve, depressurize the capsule to 40,000 feet, and confirm a pressure suit inflation. Let me know when it inflates.
Dump in the calibration now to 40,000 feet.
And let me know when your suit pressurizes. Felix, confirm that your pressure suit is inflated, over. Thank you, Felix.
So that's all worked as it's supposed to.
Remove and stow suit vent hose and suit exhaust hose. Okay, Felix, from now on it gets really serious because we're getting ready to depressurize the cabin, and our guardian angel will take care of you. Item 24, depressurize the cabin to ambient altitude, which is 127,800 feet.
I'm doing it now.
Now watch the rest of that pressure drop off. On the graphic on the right-hand side, the upper graphic, the lower graphic as well.
Attention on the net, this is Mission Control.
So the air outside there is so thin that it's a virtual vacuum, which means that as Felix jumps, he has no resistance, and for the first part of the jump, can't control his position. So what will be critical here is that when he jumps, to avoid any fast spin or tumble. And if it works as the other jumps did, you'll see it as a little spot on the infrared camera as he jumps out of that capsule.
Oh, the door's not coming in.
Felix, we're only at 100,000 feet. You still got 28,000 feet to go. The door will open when you reach ambient altitude of 128,000 feet. And right now you're about 100,000 feet. So you got about 28,000 feet more to go. Just keep dumping the pressure and the door will open.
Okay, I'll wait.
So you notice that ascent did level off. He has reached the float altitude, and the balloon is not going much higher. It bobbles around up there, around the 128,000 mark. So that's about 24.5 miles high. So they've told him when he stands out there on that little skateboard.
112,000 feet. Keep dumping her. She's coming up. Keep her going.
On that little skateboard-like platform. They've practiced this a lot, and they call the technique a bunny hop.
Okay, I'm waiting.
You're supposed to jump off there, just kind of dropping. Because at first, as I say, you'll have no control because there's so little resistance. They do that emergency chute come out in the first minutes of this jump. That's a very good sign. So the good signs would be no wild-looking tumble or spin, and no drogue chute suddenly coming out. So then, because that air is so thin, that's the point at which they expect that he will break through the...
Doors open, doors not disengaged.
Okay, item 26. Move seat to the rear of capsule. Item 27. Lift legs into the door threshold.
Door legs are at the threshold.
Item 28. Slide the seat forward. Okay, item 29. Release seat belt. Item 29, Felix, release the seat belt. Attaboy, that's good. Okay, slide forward into the rest position. Go a little bit further forward so we can check your chute. Your chute's okay, Felix. I say it again. Item 31, your chute integrity is checked. Your parachutes are not deployed. Item 32, verify cutaway knife handle strap is attached and knife in proper position. Say roger if it's so.
Roger.
Okay, chest pack faceplate heat is on. Make certain that's is on and you got a red light.
Spin light is on.
Okay, here we go. Item 34, disconnect chest pack umbilical. Okay, do you read me, Felix, on the communications? Felix, give me a short count. Okay, stow umbilical. Disconnect both oxygen supply hoses. Okay, are they disconnected? Give me a thumbs up if they're disconnected. They're still connected. Felix, disconnect the oxygen hose. Attaboy. All right, stand up on the exterior step. Keep your head down. Release the helmet tie-down strap. Start the cameras. And our guardian angel will take care of you.
Sometimes you have to get up really high. How small you are. I'm going home now.
Jump her away.
Speed 546. Speed 600 miles per hour. Speed 650 miles per hour. Speed 700. Speed 725. Speed 729. Feet fall, speed 729 and decelerating. Showing Felix in a stable descent.
Well, that's very, very reassuring what we've seen there. That high speed drop, and now you can see from the little dot, there's the applause.
David, you calling me?
He said something. Yep. Family applauding, but you can see by
Felix, can you hear me?
the little dot that he's in controlled descent.
2 minutes into free fall.
So 2 minutes.
Keep talking, Felix. Keep talking.
Still can't quite make that out, but reassuring to hear his voice. And you can see how he's in control there. That's showing you the supply of oxygen in his oxygen bottles.
Yes, Felix, I hear you. Go ahead. Roger, go ahead. Go ahead, Felix, I hear you. Go ahead.
I have been following speed for a long time. Sounds like I had to pass out. For some reason. Let me stop speed now. I'm a laser.
Still free
Felix, you're
falling.
really stable. You fall in 3.5 minutes.
There's Ava Baumgartner.
Felix, the wind's out of the north, 5 to 10. Give Mike
Elated.
Todd a call.
Tears
on
of
this
joy
frequency, over.
from Mission Control. As Felix now
Felix,
approaches the
I
ground.
hear you. The winds here are out of the east and about
There he is. There's a closer shot from the helicopter.
Felix, the wind's out of the north, 5 to 10.
Beautiful shot.
facing that big tower. Anybody can hear? I'm facing that big tower.
Okay, and the wind's out of the east. I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong information. Out of the east.
Oh, your Felix, we're coming your way, bud. Carry on, buddy.
Felix, wind is out of the east. The wind is out of the east.
Under parachute, you have
Yeah, we're coming your way right now.
quite a bit of control. By pulling
Right
those,
now, Mike, carry on. Land down in somebody's direction.
Wind's out of the east, Felix. Wind's out of the
by
east.
pulling the cords, he can control a fair amount of control on his path into this landing. Now we see that scrub earth below.
Felix's altitude is 5,800 feet.
Just 5,000 feet now, so really nearing, and the altitude out there, I'm not sure of the altitude of the ground.
Hey, don't come clear, guys. Don't come fucking clear.
Luke's making the call to drop smoke, Felix.
That means to
Who's
drop
out
a
east, Felix?
smoke marker from one of the helicopters. Oh, he wanted to see, I see. He wanted the smoke so he could see the wind direction.
Hey, Felix, the wind is coming from the ridge. The wind is coming from the ridge. No, towards the ridge.
Art
Sorry.
Thompson,
The wind
the
is coming
technical
towards
director
the ridge.
of the Red Bull Status Program, telling him that the wind is coming from the direction of that ridge I was talking about. So he certainly got the highest jump mark that he was after. We'll find out about the Mach. Did he break the speed of sound as he hoped? Here he's coming. And there you can see by the approaching shadow, he's just about there, and he's down on the earth safely back.
New world record holder.
Down on his knees. What a shot. So he has the new record.
And Mission Control shows recovery crew is at Felix's location. Also, Mission Control shows the balloon has been cut from the capsule, and the capsule is on its descent.
So in there fast. He has the world's record now for the highest jump by far. Around 28,000 feet. So more than 24 miles up. Successful after all this